What's going on, Internet? Welcome back to another awesome episode of Nerdlocker, a place for your inner nerd. My name is Brandon.
And I'm Cubby.
And this is episode 88.
This week we got some very interesting Hobbit trilogy news.
We have a little development on a Marvel TV show.
What? And Game of Thrones wins another TV award, so I'm going to talk about that.
Let's get to it.
Hell yeah.
Hey guys, if you live in Las Vegas, there's going to be a great charity event this weekend on Saturday, August 4th, called Bat Signal of Hope. It's going to be for the victims of Aurora, held by the Very Awesome Girls.
Yes, and it's going to be an all-day event. It'll probably end about 4 or 5, but it's going to be at Alternate Reality Comics, Hell Pop, Cosmic Comics, and the Sci-Fi Center. There are going to be baked goods and homemade crafts for you guys to buy for fundraising.
It's a great cause. 100% of the proceeds will be going to the victims of the tragedy. And I know that our baked goods have been known for their deliciousness. So
Everyone
it's
loves
definitely
them.
something to look forward to. And the crafts are always really fun. So
it's all made with love, so please stop
Yes.
by, check us out, and come buy some cool stuff. Hey nerds, Kit and Cubby here, and we are here to bring you news about the Avengers.
Oh my god. Yeah, we actually just got a word from ABC that they're actually working on developing a show based in the Avengers universe.
Yeah, it's going to be another drama series based on the movie, but it's not going to be the big characters like Captain America and Iron Man. It's going to be more the smaller characters.
Yeah, if anything, those characters would probably be cameos, small appearances here and there. And from what it's looking like, they want to keep it more grounded. They want to be able to have people that relate to it. So everyone's kind of thinking S.H.I.E.L.D. That would be probably the first thing. But Clark Gregg's dead. So who would they have as Coulson? Oh, hey, guess what? Rumor mill has it that the Vision might have something to do with
How
either
cool would that be?
future Avengers projects or this. This would be awesome platform for him.
Yes,
actually.
personally, we're hoping for Iron Fist, Luke Cage, and I'm hoping for Echo, but she's never in anything anymore.
A Heroes for Hire show would be so sweet, and even better would be an Alias show with Jessica Jones. But speaking of Jessica Drew, Spider-Woman as a show would be awesome. Holy crap.
That'd be very cool.
The possibilities are really endless because
It's
they
a
have
big world,
so many great secondary characters besides the Avengers and all those other guys. So I can't wait.
Who are you looking forward to seeing in the show? Let us know in the comments below.
Squirrel Girl and the Great Lake Avengers. That would be
That's
so
a good
sweet.
one.
So we've talked about 007 Legends, the game coming out this fall, which sounds awesome, and we got even better news. Looks like some classic Bond actors have been added to the list.
Super psyched. We're going to have Richard Kyle, which Jaws, one of the best villains of all time.
Come on.
I think a highly underrated from Moonraker, Michael Lonsdale, Hugo Drax. I really, really like
was a good
Moonraker.
one,
Not
too.
many people, but he's also going to be coming back reprising his same role.
This is awesome, and I like that, well, personally, I like that we get Daniel Craig as James Bond. That is just awesome.
And I like how they're taking, obviously he was never a part of these movies that were made,
No.
but he's putting him with those characters. I
But
love
yeah,
that.
and we're gonna, they said we're gonna get to play classic Bond missions from the movies, and I just think it's awesome that you're getting the original actors. You know, that's really cool to just tie that in. Like,
Well, it seems like they're taking it up a notch because they brought back Bruce Furstein, who
Yeah.
worked on GoldenEye as a writer, and he worked on Tomorrow Never Dies, and he's going to be writing this. So he's already in the canon. He knows the works, and he's going to be writing the game.
and
I
this will
love
be
that.
coming out just a little bit before Skyfall, so should we get everyone excited for more Bond awesomeness. I mean, I'm gonna buy this. I bought GoldenEye Reloaded, and that was awesome with Daniel Craig. So I like that these actors are willing to do things outside of the movies. Like this it was awesome.
Completely. I'm stoked. Very stoked.
All right, guys, so we've heard recently, the last couple weeks, rumors, Peter Jackson talking about maybe wanting to film more for The Hobbit. Now, we always hear about people actually doing reshoots. It's kind of a necessary thing in movies. You know, you don't always get what you want right away. But it's gone as so far as to actually become another movie.
Yeah, he's saying that it sounded like they, just there's so much richness to this story that he wanted to be able to incorporate everything into it, and that they had the opportunity in making a third movie to put more of the details into it. I think that it sounds more like the studios are kind of telling him to say that, but it's more a money thing.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think he's actually coming at it from a fan's perspective and saying, look, there's a ton of story you don't see in The Hobbit and you don't see in Lord of the Rings that we know about. Things that happen, things that really go down. And I think he wants to take that advantage, being in the position that he is in. He's Peter Jackson, he can do whatever the hell he wants. and he wants to show it. I mean, it's another fantasy series, Game of Thrones. There's so much backstory to it, and there's all these great scenes and all these great battles and all these great things you hear about, but you don't see any of them. They're all hinted at, and you don't know anything that's going on. But to see something like a prequel season where it's Robert's battle against the Targaryens, that would be awesome. So to see Tolkien's work done in the same fashion, I'm personally stoked. I know a lot of hardcore fans would probably be a little offended.
Yeah, I mean, the thing I just think is weird is that, you know, the first original trilogy was 3 movies for 3 books, and I think it's weird that there's one book that's the same length as all the rest of them.
It's actually a lot shorter. It's only like 300 pages.
Yeah, and it's going to be 3 movies now, and I don't know how, I feel like it might be stretched out a little bit too much.
On the other side of the coin, though, the first Lord of the Rings, I got 5 chapters into it, and I felt that could have taken up at least half of that movie. That could have taken up a good long amount of time. There's just so much to it. They had to cut out a lot of it as well. And I mean, The Hobbit has a lot of great stuff to it, but they're not focusing on just what happened in The Hobbit. They're going to focus on the other stuff after that and tying that in, like Gandalf and what's her face, the lady elf that he's all crazy and like, yes, that lady, I forgot her name. But how they're all like romantically connected. I never read that. I don't ever remember seeing that. So I kind of like that it's coming about and you can see it.
Maybe it'll be a good idea.
I don't know, more Hobbit action, and that's always awesome. So let us know what you guys think. Do you want to see this much Martin Freeman? Because I do.
So it looks like the CW has plans to take Battle Royale, the famous Japanese movie, and turn it into an English TV show.
So they're jumping on the Hunger Games board.
There's no reason at all this should be made into anything besides what it already is. It's an excellent movie. You can watch it dubbed, okay? Like if subtitles are that big of a deal. Battle Royale rules, and I am like so offended that someone's like, we should turn this into a TV show. Well, how many seasons is this gonna last besides one?
Everybody dies, so are they just gonna put them in every season?
Well, I don't get because then I feel like then it'll end up being lost. Like they'll be on the island, and then they'll get off of the island.
How do we know that's not what they're
And then
doing?
they'll have to go back to the island, and this just sounds like an awful idea.
I understand why they would do it because of Hunger Games, but it doesn't mean it's a good idea.
No bueno.
Hey guys, this is Haley, and my pick this week is Kid History. Now, it is what it almost sounds like, drunk history, but it's just kids telling the stories. It's really funny. It's these guys in their 20s, they just record their kids telling stories about their family, and then the guys act it out. So it's hilarious to see these children's words come out of these full-grown men's mouths. It's hilarious. Go check it out. It's on YouTube.
What's going on, guys? Brandon here, and my pick this week is a good friend of mine and a very talented musician named Bobby Meter. He has an album out available for pre-order right now at bobbymeter.bandcamp.com. He has a couple different options of you can get a digital copy, digital and a solid copy, or you can get a t-shirt, stickers, some cool merch. He's been working on this album for 2 years. It means a lot to him, and it would mean a lot to me if you picked it up. Some really good music. Check it out.
Hey, Kit here, and my pick of the week is Earth's Mightiest Heroes. It's an Avengers cartoon, and before you say, whoa, I'm not a cartoon person, I wasn't either. But for a cartoon, it's really great. Disney decided to cancel it after 2 seasons, and I'm a little disappointed, but the continuity is great, the characters are great. So if you want to give it a shot and you're a comic book person, please check it out.
Hey guys, gonna be here with my pick this week. It's gonna be Hawkeye, #1, of course. Check out my reviews on our comic book reviews this week, because I totally got to read it. But man, this book rules. I cannot wait until it finishes and has this great, big, awesome story, and everyone's reading it because it's going to be the best book ever. So check it out.
All right, nerds, that is going to do it for episode 88 of Nerdlocker. But until next week, be sure to check us out on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and nerdlocker.com for all your nerdy news. I'm Brandon.
And I'm Cubby.
And you guys have a nerdy week.